Here comes one of the better moments.
This was one of my top 5 moments.
This was
of
probably
the
one of my
whole
favorite
show.
moments.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay,
be interested. I have no idea.
Oh, yeah.
I know you too. Okay.
We were working
you
so
probably
hard.
Saw it, right? Okay. So, all right. Well, we'll find out. We don't know what category is coming up.
Nope.
Jimmy Kimmel comes out and he's like, well, we're going to do the next category. And in 1970 something or other, there was a famous incident. David Niven was presenting blah, 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 and a streaker comes across. And then he pauses and nothing happens. And then a streaker comes across.
So now you get
nothing happens.
a
And you're
bit
like,
is happening.
Oh, obviously.
Okay.
You're like, oh, obviously someone's supposed to come out. Side of the stage, John Cena's head and torso, obviously
It was
no
like
clothes
this. He's like-
on. I mean, already.
He's like, psst.
Can you see me? Can you see
He's
me?
like, hey,
No, he's like, can we?
hey.
So I'll be Jimmy Kimmel.
Hey.
He's like, no, just
I don't-
do the bit.
I don't.
Come here.
I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to streak across.
You're all ready for it. Just do it.
It seems this is a fancy event. I don't think we should. It seems inappropriate.
Oh, what? You've done it before. You do it with wrestling.
No, I wear jorts when I wrestle.
What are jorts?
I think he said jorts are worse.
Jorts are worse. And I was like, what the hell's a jort?
It's jean shorts, aren't they? Shorts,
Yeah.
jeans that have been cut into shorts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew. I thought there was just
No.
a fancy word for the tidy little bikini bottoms they wear to do WWE.
No, I don't know what those are called, but no.
No, jorts are definitely, which for some reason they decided to call out jorts, which is very
So
funny.
then Jimmy Kimmel basically says to John Cena, well, fine, just go out and do the announcement.
Yeah, he's like, well, go give the award. So he gives him the award
It's like
envelope,
this.
which is like that big.
I'll do it. So he's like walking across like this across his dick. He's like,
I'm sure we're banging the mic, so we apologize.
you know.
And of course, John Cena, who is in incredible shape.
Yes.
The only thing that is being covered is what absolutely has to be covered.
And you know what?
And he looks incredible.
It
You're
was
like,
a very big envelope. That's all I'm saying.
that was a bigger
ladies.
envelope than the normal
That-
envelope, which
that needed to
was
cover a
blessing
lot of
for us.
space. Yeah.
Oh my God. So then he, of course, says, well, I can't read the envelope. So Jimmy Kimmel comes back out and he's like, all right. And so he reads the categories or whatever.
And
then they
what do you
cut
think
to
the
clip.
category would be that he's being announcing if he's standing there naked?
Costume?
Boom!
Yes!
Ed, nice.
So then he says, of course, standing there naked, he's like, for best costume, costumes are very important. Sometimes the most important or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And I'd
very
like to
funny.
nominate a 6th one just before I open the envelope. The envelope.
The
is number
envelope is a
6.
great-
Could
Right.
win awards right now.
So they cut to a little bit of graphic, and then they cut back, and he's got a curtain wrapped around
Draped
him.
around him.
It looks almost like a
Kind of like
a toga sort of
toga party.
Yeah. Oh my God!
But it was like peach satin.
yeah, it was really a great moment, and I will say, John Cena, real committed. And didn't break at all. Didn't play it like it was funny. Played it completely
wink, wink.
straight. Oh no. It was like he was really supposed to streak, and now he's really thinking about it, and he doesn't want to do it. And I mean,
It
he
was
did a great job.
one of the better bits. And
one of the better
So
bits,
the
yeah.
winner for best costumes.
No pun intended.
No. Ed, come on.
I told you it was a very big envelope covering that area.
It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, we assumed there was other coverage, in the back.
We assume that I'm like,
No.
what
just
cat?
behind the scenes, the stagehands are
You
like,
assume me.
Woo! We don't need to. Oh my.
Yeah, that's probably a super G on the backside.
it's not a flower moon.
No. Oh, John. Whoa. Okay.
It's a brown star.
Come
Ed.
on.
Okay, wait.
All right,
so
back to
the winner was, and like I said, spoiler. It's I don't know where we are in the live or the feed in
the
LA.
refeed of the
Poor Things.
which does track. That makes sense.
So
now
it-
I don't know if I voted for it because when I did my ballot, I did it real quick and then I don't remember.
Yeah. Ed and Liz followed with
thank
Poor
you.
Things. You and I thought Barbie.
Oh, I mean, I do like Barbie. Okay,
Costumes were great.
The costumes were great.
This
even
was
though I
my
was
theory
wrong.
of why Poor Things, because it was kind of what Ed was saying, where it's like truly having to create something out of nothing. Whereas
yeah.
Barbie, let's be honest, there was a template for a lot of the
You know
characters.
what? You are
Although it
absolutely
was
right.
genius, it was so odd, the costuming in Poor Things. And the woman that got up and accepted them kind of did a little tribute. She had very strong, powerful,
big
puffy
shoulder.
shoulders, which Emma's character for most of the movie had big puffy shoulders.
That's true.
They were entering a room like this a lot and walking kind of oddly. And I mean, just the odd silky shorts and white boots and just... It was very creative. So,
well, good for them.
So Poor Things swept. I mean, I'd be getting a little scared if I was Oppenheimer or Barbie. Like, this might be a Poor Things sweep at this point. Because that was 3 categories in a row they won.
But what type of category?
Yeah.
So, that was-
Craft category.
Okay,
If I'm-
John,
if
don't
I'm-
diminish it.
If I'm
Yeah, I
Oppenheimer,
agree.
I'm very happy that a movie that I'm in competition with for the big ones is kind of getting its due in these categories. Because then it doesn't need it in the big picture one.
yeah.
It doesn't need it in the other one. Like, give that to me, thank you.
Sometimes that's the way they seem to
That
think.
is sometimes the way it shakes out.
Balance it out.
Yeah.
But also, it's so funny when we talk about the psychology or like, oh, well, that's obviously why they voted. It's like, is that at all why it happened? Who
No,
knows?
who knows?
I don't know.
Well, if they could do 2 ballots, John.
If they could do 2 ballots, that would be different.
I don't understand. Hi, Dawn and Donner and Shiva. Hi, Shiva. Shiva and I used to work together a long time ago in the old world of Kardashian Jenner together.
Oh,
So
all right.
love my Shiva.